My name is Kamau Gashigi, and I'm the founder of Gearbox Pan-African Network. What we're trying to do is to make it easier for people who have an idea for making a machine or designing a product that's tangible and that they want to put in the marketplace. So it's very difficult to do this if you don't have enough capex to invest in machinery. And so what we do is we provide that machinery on a shared basis so people can come in and use the machines only for the time that they need, and then somebody else can use the same machine, and at the same time create a community around the whole question of design and sort of come to meet people who are like-minded so that you can get to your goals a little easier. We've been funded from the start by the Lemelson Foundation, an organization out of the US, and they basically fund invention for the purpose of social impact around the world. We're very fortunate to have that funding from 2014, which is coming to an end this year actually. So we're sort of working our way now towards being self-sustaining, and for that purpose we've created 2 for-profit companies that are linked to Gearbox, and what they do is they build off ideas coming out of Gearbox, and then they give back from their revenues to Gearbox so that Gearbox continues to be sustainable. And one company works with the informal sector artisans, people who make objects out of sheet metal, out of wood, and we help them to access markets and then use our machines to be able to do so in a way that is high productivity, high quality. The other company is a joint venture with a European firm called Europlacer, and what they do is they make machines that make circuits. And so Europlacer, our joint venture partner, makes the machines that do surface mount technology. They wanted to move into Africa. They looked around at who was already doing the kind of thing that they do, and so they identified us, and so we began a joint venture. So now we're also able to make circuits of any sophistication because the partner that we have is a leader in this space globally. The biggest challenge would have to do with funding to be able to get the range of machines. So much of what we do is enable people to make a working prototype in the space, and so that has been a limitation. I see import substitution as a big deal. I see being able to make machines that may not be very unusual outside of the country, especially in the industrial north. But the fact that you're making it locally and making it competitively so that you can sell that machine to someone who needs it and they'll buy yours over that coming from outside of the country, that's a big deal. So for me, being able to have CNC machines being built here, including 3D printers, is a very big success. From the point of view of policy and regulation in Kenya, we're really quite happy that the government has been quite responsive. They've removed VAT on anybody who creates printed circuit boards in country. And that means that our competitiveness with the company that I described, that we have a joint venture in here in that space, is quite high, because most people don't expect us to be able to make circuits as cheaply as you can get them from China, but we can. We're always trying to sort of point out, like with the electronics manufacturing plant, because of this, we should be able to help, let's say, KTDA and the tea industry be more efficient in what they're doing by introducing automation that's locally innovated and so on, and that can really make a big difference to the economy. Our 10-year vision for Gearbox is to spread across the continent and continue to do what we're doing with partners in other countries.